Let's turn from there to the other story that is developing at the moment. The slugfest over chanting Bharat Mata Ki Jai has taken an ugly turn today. A day after outgoing Rajya Sabha member and noted film personality Javed Akhtar lambasted MIM chief Asauddin Owaisi, his party went on an offensive. The MIM MLA from Maharashtra, Waris Pathan, has been suspended from the assembly after he refused to chant Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Pathan will remain suspended for the entire budget session. It's a face-off that started after Owaisi had countered RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat's advice for students to chant Bharat Mata Ki Jai. But is this an issue which should lead to an MLA being suspended? Let's go straight to our face-off at the moment. Joining me now is Waris Pathan, the man who's in the eye of the storm, and along with him is Sambit Patra of the BJP. Waris Pathan, I appreciate your joining us. I'm also going to play, Waris, in a moment what Javed Akhtar and Asauddin Owaisi, your leader, said. But I want to get your first response, Waris. Why are you refusing to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Aren't you deliberately provoking this communal divide, creating disharmony to suit your own political divide? Why not accept that? Why is it that you are trying to stoke a controversy in a manner that will only divide people?
Rajdeep, today is the black day in the democratic country of India. Today, the murder of democracy took place in the Maharashtra Assembly, wherein a MLA is provoked to utter words. He is provoked to utter words several times. You say this, you say Bharat Mata Ki, you say this in the assembly. And when on provocation he gets up and says that I won't utter this word because the constitution, it is not written so that I must utter such kind of word in the assembly. I will not utter because you are saying too. I won't repeat those words. I will say Hindustan Zindabad and Jai Hind. And on that, I am suspended. The house is adjourned.
No, 1 minute, Waris.
Mr. It's a pre-planned strategy by them.
Sir, Mr. Pathan, I just want to ask a simple thing. Right. I asked this to Asauddin Owaisi also. Saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai, is it going to diminish you in any way? What is it? Why are you provoking the other side? You seem to be provoking the other side. You want a face-off so that there will be a controversy. आपकी भी रोटी political roti सेक जाएगी, उनकी भी. Both sides want to simply get their votes.
No, it is Rajdeep, let me clarify one thing. Asauddin Owaisi was addressing a meeting just 3 days prior in Latur. And in the meeting he referred to the RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat's statement in Hindu newspaper, saying that now he has said that people will have to be taught. People will be taught that you have to speak such kind of words and such things of words. So he meant that we won't succumb to the ideology of the RSS, and we will not utter the words if they want to. See, patriotism, it is there in our heart. We don't require the certificate of patriotism, nationalism, socialism from there. This is our motherland, our soil. Waris Pathan is born here and Waris Pathan will die on this motherland. This is my motherland, we say that. But if you provoke us to use words of your choice, we are not going to. The love for the country is immense in my heart. I cannot even dream to say something against the country. Whosoever said a single word against my country, Waris Pathan will be the first person to oppose that. But why this to me? I want justice. I am asking for justice. I requested the speaker to kindly revoke the suspension order which you have given. Because I have not flouted any rule of law in the parliament. I have not flouted any rule. If can I get some suspension on me merely because they shout? And all Congress, NCP, BJP, everybody against me.
Sir, I have heard your voice. Allow the BJP to respond to you. Sambit Patra respond to Waris Pathan. He says, don't question my patriotism. Just because I don't say Bharat Mata Ki Jai, that doesn't make me a lesser patriot than a Mohan Bhagwat. How do you respond to that?
Two things. First, Mr. Waris Pathan and Mr. Owaisi both saying that they would not follow the ideology of RSS. Well, it's welcome. Please don't follow the ideology of RSS. This is a democratic country. But patriotism and Bharat Mata Ki Jai are not ideologies of RSS. They're the ideology of this part of the world where we are all staying. So please don't say that it is just the ideology of the RSS. Secondly, you said that, well, you would not say Bharat Mata Ki Jai because that is not ingrained in the constitution of India. My direct question to Mr. Owaisi and Mr. Waris Pathan is, Where in the constitution was it inscribed that if you remove the police for 5 minutes, the Hindus would know the might of the Muslims? Because Mr. Owaisi had made this statement publicly. He was tried in the court as well. Was that ingrained in the constitution of the country? Definitely not. Where in the constitution of the country is it written that when the national anthem would be played, you have to stand upright? It is not written anywhere. But yet,
Waris
out of
Pathan,
respect for motherland India, we all stand up for the national anthem. And last word, you said that, well, you are born here, you would die here because you are a patriot. I salute that, I respect that. No one is questioning your patriotism. But remember, Mr. Jinnah also said that he's a patriot, he's born here, he would die here. But today, Mr. Jinnah, in fact, created a country which he got as his motherland. My concern is such kind of divisive force, such kind of divisive agenda that you have been driving is a matter of great deal of suspicion.
You know, Waris Pathan, this constitution argument, that where in the constitution is it said that I must say Bharat Mata Ki Jai? You are right. But where is in the constitution also it said that as Javed Akhtar said that you must wear a sherwani all the time or you must wear topi. Let's be clear. You can turn to the constitution when it suits you. You don't turn to the constitution when it doesn't suit you. My point to you, Waris Pathan, is very simple. Why are you using the constitution in this battle of yours? There are many things in the constitution you may not follow.
See, we follow. No, but if I don't say this kind of slogan, do I become anti-national, Rajdeep?
No, you don't
If I don't say such kind of slogan which the constitution does not even utter it, even permit me to, why should I say? Why should somebody force me? No, forcing will more to Rajdeep. Nobody can force all upon us. Please.
So your
The love
argument...
for the country, patriotism is always there, and we know the love.
No, so your argument is against the forcible nature of it. Am I correct? Your argument is only against the forcible nature of it. Your argument is not against against the words Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Against the forcing of the RSS ideology on us. No. Listen, Rajdeep, my argument, my opposition is on the RSS ideology. They cannot impose their ideology on us. The love for the country was there, is there, and will remain till my last breath. Please. I don't want to prove my patriotism. Rajdeep, can I just shift?
Oh, 1 minute. Please hold on, because you must listen to the other side. Sambit Patra, the certificates of patriotism. The problem partly is the certificates of patriotism which are being handed out. You know, the RSS, just as MIM could be accused of playing the Muslim card, you will also be accused of using this. Of Mohan Bhagwat saying children must say Bharat Mata Ki Jai. He is willing to say Hindustan Zindabad. He is saying Sare Jahan Ki se Acha. Why is it that only Bharat Mata Ki Jai must be said?
No, when we should all go through the statement of Mr. Mohan Bhagwat. What did he say? He said that in the present pressing times, naturally it is better that we teach the culture of our motherland to everyone. There is nothing wrong in teaching the culture of this motherland to every student.
Sir, there is nothing wrong.
To say Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
No,
he never said, just a second, sir, let me complete. Let me complete, sir.
The culture of this motherland does not mean that someone has to be forcibly asked to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai to the point where he is suspended
just
from the... He is willing to say Hindustan Zindabad. You are also playing the same kind of politics that he is. You are becoming mirror images of each other. Mohan Bhagwat cannot be without Owaisi. Owaisi cannot be without Mohan Bhagwat. That is the problem.
How can we, the demon and the ones who are working for this country, be mirror images of each other? The demon in the sense, the ones who are divisive forces. I mean, Mr. Owaisi have always been divisive to the basic nature of this country. When he says that remove the police for 5 minutes, 15 minutes and see what will happen to India, is that the way of integration? That they should be compared with RSS. RSS always talks of integration. So let's not compare RSS and OAC. As far as forcibility is concerned, where in his speech Mr. Mohan Bhagwat said that there should be force to make people say Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Not at all. He said that, well, Indian culture should be imbibed by the students so that we have a better place to live in.
So then why are your MLAs forcing Mr. Waris Pathan to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai? And if he doesn't say it, he is suspended. That's what I'm not able to understand. All these issues are complete. Frankly, this country's real issues are jobs and economy. My worry is that with issues like this taking over assemblies in Maharashtra, taking over parliament, the real issues of this country, Sambit Patra, are being lost. Religious divisiveness is not the real issue facing the country. I'm sure you'll agree with that.
Rajdeep, the real issues of the country, as you rightly pointed out, is to move this economy ahead. But the real issue of the country is also its defense, its national security, to see to it that we all move in the right direction, working for the nation. Both these have to move in tandem. Both these have to move as if they were the two sides of a railway track. That's how it has to move. It's not that we don't have to think about the economy. We only have to think about patriotism. It's not that we have to think only about the economy, and we should not be vigilant enough to see as to who is doing what in this country and against this country. Both have to move together. But having said that,
yes,
I would say it was a needless provocation by Mr. Asauddin Owaisi. No one was forcing him to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai. But despite the fact that no one was forcing him, he went ahead saying that even if you put a knife on my neck, I would not utter these words, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Is this not needless provocation?
Okay. Just hold on. I want to play what Asauddin Owaisi told us 2 days ago on this issue, and how Javed Akhtar responded to him in Parliament yesterday in Javed Akhtar's farewell speech. Listen in, and then we'll get our participants to respond.
Tomorrow someone stands in front of me and raises that slogan, I say, fine boss, do it. This is how you want to express your happiness, do it. And I will say Hindustan Zindabad, I will work. But you cannot force me. You cannot tell me this is the slogan that you have to say to show your loyalty or to show your love for this nation. That I will never accept. And please show me the makers of our constitution, our founding fathers, who had more wisdom and knowledge than the RSS people or me also. Did they write this in the Indian constitution? I mean, are we trying to say that those people who wrote the Indian constitution, that they didn't know about how loyalty can be expressed?
2-3 दिन पहले एक साहब है जिन्हें ख्याल हो गया कि वो नेशनल लीडर है, हालांकि हकीकत ये है कि वो हिंदुस्तान की एक स्टेट आंध्रा, कि एक शहर हैदराबाद, कि एक शहर उस शहर के मोहल्ले के लीडर है। उन्होंने ये कहा कि वो भारत माता की जय नहीं कहना चाहता, नहीं कहेंगे, इसलिए कि संविधान उन्हें नहीं कहता, संविधान तो उन्हें शेरवानी पहनने को भी नहीं कहता और टोपी लगाने को भी नहीं कहता। मैं ये जानने में इंटरेस्टेड नहीं हूं कि भारत माता की जय कहना मेरा कर्तव्य है कि नहीं, ये मैं जानना भी नहीं चाहता, इसलिए कि ये मेरा कर्तव्य नहीं, मेरा अधिकार। और मैं कहता हूं भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय।
Waris Pathan has left us, but I want you to respond, Sambit Patra, to the way this debate is now going to play out. Should this debate be Asauddin Owaisi versus Javed Akhtar? Or should this debate become Sambit Patra versus Asauddin Owaisi and Waris Pathan, or Mohan Bhagwat versus Waris? Should it be Hindu-Muslim, or should this be a debate fought within liberal Muslims versus extremist Muslims? Isn't that the real debate? Rather than the BJP and the Shiv Sena stepping in as they did today and suspending Waris Pathan?
Rajdeep, as far as the question that you have asked me, the moot word in this question was debate. I firmly believe, yes, we stay in a democracy, and debate and discussions are pillars on which democracy rests. But I somehow feel that there are certain issues which are non-debatable, or rather which are beyond the boundaries of debate, like standing in respect when the national anthem has been sung, like showing patriotism for this country, loving this motherland, Bharat Mata Ki Jai, Vande Mataram. These, beyond religion, are cumulative consigns which holds the country's well-being together. Since years, since ages, these words have given us a sense of pride. Rajdeep, even if we don't sing national anthem, even if we don't unfurl the national flag, nothing would happen. But why do we do it? Why this tokenism? These tokenism gives us a sense of pride. These tokenism are around which the mundane world revolves. That is how the world is designed to be. And today the question is, why should we stand for national anthem? Just because they're forcing us, we should not stand. Why should I say Vande Mataram? If you force me, I would not. Why should I say Bharat Mata Ki Jai? I would not, because it is my wish. I am in a democratic world. I would say Bharat Ki Barbadi Hogi, because there is freedom of expression. Let us not try to buy excuses for certain issues which are quite clear as daylight.
Right.
Bharat Mata Ki Jai is not a Hindu or a Muslim connotation. It is my reverence, my respect for my country. And what is wrong in respecting my country?
Let's leave it at that, Sambit Patra. I hope that you and the Oasis of the world can find a meeting ground. I also hope that such controversies slowly move away from the news headlines, and as I said, we focus on the jobs, economy, crop loss, the real issues confronting India today. Bharat Mata Ki Jai is we will all say it, as Javed Akhtar rightly put it, it is our right. Is it our duty? That's a question mark. Should we be coerced to say it? Question mark. But it isn't an issue which should stir a Hindu-Muslim divide. I appreciate Sambit Patra and Waris Pathan for joining us.
Well, we're getting news, and first on India Today, Amitabh Bachchan has been roped into singing the national anthem ahead of the Indo-Pak match in Kolkata in the T20 game. The match is a high-voltage clash, which
पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले मेरा बजट तू